Martha Krejci here. So what we are going to talk about today is, let me see, it's the #1 brain hack for success, you guys. It's the #1 brain hack for success, which I love to talk about anyway. So if that sounds good to you guys, let's get at it, okay? First things first, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. Not just because the videos are awesome, but also because you have the opportunity to win stuff, okay? So if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, comment on YouTube videos and share the videos and you tag me or my business in that, then one person every single week is gonna win something. So there is that, all right? Let me go ahead and get that out of here. Now, hey Patty, good morning, brain hack. Yes, happy day. Heck yes, we're doing some brain hacking, y'all. Carrie, good morning. Michelle, Friday, blessings. Carrie, good morning. Well, hello, Carrie. It's like we just saw each other. So, what we're going to be talking about, you guys, is #1 brain hack. So, this is actually a pretty simple one. Now, does that mean easy? Nope, never does. It is simple. You're going to be like, Martha, that just seems too simple. And then to you, I say, okay, then do it. And prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Tell me that it doesn't work after you do it. And you will not be able to say that. And that's awesome. Because that means that then you will be moving toward the direction of success, which is precisely what I want for you, right? All right, you guys. Let's see. Carrie Lynn, good morning. I see you. Katie Lynn, good morning. Corey, good morning. Brilliant woman. Ah, shucks. Look at you. Lorna, hello. Andrea, good morning, beautiful man. Good morning, you guys. I love this. All right. What it is the meaning that we put behind things, okay? What does something mean? So whenever people join HBR, and tell me in the comments if this is you too, they think they're joining a business program. They think they're joining this thing that helps them create multiple income streams from home, right? They think that they're joining this thing that is going to help them become financially independent, financially wealthy, but then also save a lot of time and build their family. They think that they're joining that. And then what they realize very quickly is that everything else in their life starts to change. That the way that they show up in their world starts to change. That their relationships with people start to change. Their own confidence in what they do, who they are, starts to change. And the simple reason for that, you guys, is because I project my own neuro associations to you. Are you guys, those of you that are in HBR, are you like, did it just click for you? Are you like, oh my gosh, that is it? So what it is, what I do for you guys is I share how I process things. Because you guys see, I'm very transparent about how I process things. So that's something like in Diamond Lane and HBR where I'm going to tell you why I'm doing something. Or you ask me a question and I'll say, here's what I would do, here's why I would do it. Right? Here's what I would do, not here's why I would do it. Not just an answer. I don't just give you an answer. I say, here's why that's going to be helpful. Or you say you're going to try this one thing and I would say, nah, I would stay away from that because of XYZ. Okay? So I'm literally pushing my own neuro associations, my own meaning behind things. I push it to you. You then see it, hear it, believe it, of course, because it's true, for me anyway. And then you take on that same programming. Now, I'm not programming like a robot, right? But there's my own positive mental state. There's my own growth state. There's how I see the world. There's my living in service and knowing that we can create businesses around living in service where we feel good. I know that so much because I've done it myself. I've created meaning around these things that are service-based meaning, that is service-based meaning. And so when you're in HBR and you're learning all this stuff from me, there are a lot of people, like most people out there are going to tell you something like, well, I'm going to teach you how to create a course in 14 days. Okay. That doesn't change you as a person. right? What I do is I teach you not only how to do the things, but I teach you the mindset behind it, the meaning behind it, that then changes you as a person into this person that believes they can do these things, right? So the number one brain hack, as I finally come around to my point, the number one brain hack, you guys, is this, is the meaning that you put behind the thing that you want to do. It's the meaning that you put behind it. So do I want to grow a business because I just want to have a bunch of money? No, it was never about that for me. I want to grow a business because I want to impact families. I want to impact lives, and I want everybody on the planet to be able to live the life that I get to live right now. And I want us all to do it together. That is my focus. And so when that is my focus and that is my meaning behind things, my brain can get on board with that. But if my meaning is just that I want to have a bunch of money, that doesn't matter to me. So there's no anything behind that. And that's also why, if your focus was that you wanted to make a bunch of money, and then you do, and then all of a sudden you have a bunch of money, your business is going to start going, you're going to start puttering out because you hit your goal. Now what is it, right? We need some meaning behind it. We need something that matters, something you're not going to hit immediately. You need big goals, right? Big Think. If y'all aren't in Big Think, well, that's a thing. Links in the description of the video. And also, so you guys understand, there's a conditioning that needs to happen here, okay? Tony Robbins actually tells this story of a piano getting tuned. So he had a piano in his place, and he had it for a really long time, and then finally, you know, his kids were going to start playing. Like, nobody played it. He just had it because he was like, this is cool. Whatever, right? But then one of his kids was finally going to start playing it, so they had to have the piano tuner come. And the piano tuner came, and he tuned up the strings and stuff like that, and then Tony was like, okay, we're done. And he's like, oh no, I have to come back in a couple days. And he's like, what, you just tuned the piano? Why do you need to come back in a couple days? And he said, because it's been out of tune for so long that it's going to automatically go back to where it was. And what they found out was before the tuner even left, the piano was already starting to go back to where it was, right? Because there's so much tension on these strings, and it was already starting to go back to its familiar place that it had been for a very long time. So there's a conditioning that needs to happen here too. It's not just a one and done. It's not like, oh, I get it. The sky has opened up for me. I understand. I can do this. Yes, you have moments of that. You have moments of the emotional breakthroughs. Those breakthroughs where you're like, I will never, my mind is expanded so much, I will never move back into that same place again. You will feel that way, yes. And then life will happen. And then your mind does kind of go back, if we're not conditioning it, okay? That's why in HBR, you buy once, you pay once, and you're in it for life. Because you will need conditioning for the rest of your life. And I'm okay to do that, right? That's why Big Think, you get it once and you have it for life, because you should be going back through it every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however many times you need to go back through that stuff. You need to be doing that. You need to be conditioning yourself, okay? Just like the piano tuner, he had to come back in a couple days because he already knew it was going to be out of tune again, and you have to keep working with it, and eventually you're not going to have to come back as often, right? Because now you're developing some muscle memory behind it. That's the important thing. So the number one brain hack, you guys, is this. You have to develop true meaning behind the goals that you want. True meaning. Not what do I want? Why do I want it? And make it real. Don't go messing with yourself here. Don't go playing games with your head here. Let's get real. You want this because of what? My life is my ministry. I've got many different reasons for why I do what I do. I can grab any one of those and they've all got massive meaning. That's the stuff that keeps you going whenever so the last video we were talking about pain, pleasure. Whenever that pain point starts coming up, it will allow you to refocus to pleasure because you have so much meaning behind it. These are the hacks. This is the stuff. Okay. Real quick here, I am going to say, actually, I'm going to go, where are we at? 12 minutes. Doggone it. I hate when I go over on time. If you are not in it yet, there is a mastermind coming up August 28th and 29th. We are going to speak life into and speak life over your business and your goals for the next 90 days. This is not a bunch of people just coming together to talk at you about their own agendas. This is a bunch of my friends that I'm bringing in, and they are going to speak life into and over you and your business, and you are going to move forward as a version of yourself that you may not have even recognized before. That's what we're doing. That's what we do in this world. Okay? This is a movement. Hi, I'm Martha. I will be your guide. This is what we're doing, okay? Also, just really quick, if you would like to work with me in some capacity, my suggestion is to do this. Where is it? There it is. Just message me at Livin the Dream with Martha, okay? Just message me, let's do this. We're going to find the best place for you to be able to enter the Marthaverse, which is what my students call it. We're going to find the best place for you to enter into the Marthaverse so we can get you moving now. That's our entire goal for you, is to get you moving now. Sound good, you guys? I love you so much. I will see you later. Bye-bye.